Shalom, shalom. I like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Alright, so let's get into it. Lord willing, this will be edifying. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay? Not as fools, but as wise. Okay? You see? Why? First of all, what's a characteristic of a fool? A fool said that there is no God. Okay? So, you have to understand that the Most High is in control, and He's the one that's orchestrating the things that are about to happen in the times that we're coming into. Okay, the evils that the Lord is about to bring is exactly just that. The Lord is bringing evils upon the earth for the evils that are done therein. Okay, for judgment. Okay, so that the world may acknowledge Him as He is. All right. So then, that's where it says, as it says, be not as fools, as people that don't believe in the Most High, but rather as wise, walking in the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, in order to obtain mercy in the time of wrath. Okay? And then, as it says, redeeming the times because the days are evil. It says what? Early and evil is come. Behold this come. You see? It said redeeming the times because the days are evil. Okay? And sword is sharpened, so we then make mirth. Okay, this is the times that we're heading into. Okay, Trump is already establishing war against the Israelites, man, against the woman. Okay, pertaining to Revelation 12 and 17. Okay, Trump has declared war unofficially. Okay, against the tribes. Okay, of Israel. Okay. You see, by ICE, by deporting national guards over numerous states. Okay, and these things are only going to increase. Okay, the sword is sharpened, should we then make mirth? It is sharpened that it should make a sore slaughter. Sore slaughter meaning it's gonna go to work. A lot of people are gonna be put to death, man, in the times that we're coming into. Okay, just as it says, pertaining to prophecy, man. That's what it means. Evils. Okay. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Okay, this is the time that we're coming into, because just as this kingdom is going to be removed with violence, okay, there has to be a shaking, there has to be a struggle, a power struggle before the return of Yahushai. As it says, I come to bring fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? Okay, before Yahushai returns, there's going to be the earth is going to be in a state of chaos. Okay, you see, famine, death, pestilence, war, rumors of war. Okay, you see, that's and that's before Yahushua returns. Okay, seditions, civil wars. Okay, unrest. Okay, all sorts of evils that are only going to increase. Okay, as it says, the heart of many shall turn cold because of iniquities that are being done therein. Okay, because of the iniquities that are being done. Okay, a man shall have no mercy upon his neighbor. Okay, I'm paraphrasing all different sorts of scriptures, but just to emphasize the point, we're coming into evil times. Okay, I shall make a friend fight a friend as enemies. Okay, that spirit of that hypocrisy of get along to get along. Okay, is going to be out the window when the needs of every citizen is going to be uncertain. Okay, when uncertainty hits, okay, these people are going to turn into real demons. Okay, because they have no faith. Okay, they don't have the stability that comes with the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. They have no faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. As it says, take no thought for tomorrow, for the evils of today are sufficient. Roughly paraphrasing, these people are not going to think about that. They're not exercising their faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in the times that we're in before the evils. Okay, they're not preparing themselves spiritually for the things that are about to happen, and that's why they'll be susceptible to move according to a carnal mindset of carnal vibration, okay, which will ultimately lead them to making wrong decisions, making themselves even more turning themselves even more away further from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in their fear of death, in their fear of the events that are happening. Okay, just as it says during that time, some of them will turn around and curse the Most High. Okay, pertaining to the heat. Okay, but the heat could be synonymous to all that to be in that fire. Okay, to be in that fire of affliction. Okay, being judged by the evils that the Lord is bringing. Okay. So it says here, verse 17, wherefore be not unwise, be not as these fools, but understand what the will of the Lord is. Okay? The will of the Lord is to deliver the just and to reserve the wicked unto the day of destruction. Okay? The will of the Lord is to recompense those that with fear and piety, according to the Spirit and according to truth, have served them. Okay? While they had the opportunity to forsake him, they remain steadfast. Okay, they shall be rewarded with life. Okay, while the others, the rest of the Israelites that chose the way of the heathen, they will be judged with the heathen and be destroyed with them. Okay, see, that is the will of the Lord. Make your choice. Either you're with him or you're against him. Okay, be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Okay, which is, excuse me, this knowledge. Okay, be ye filled with this knowledge. Okay, instead of being drunk with wine, be ye filled with the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, so that you can do the things that are pleasing unto him. You see, increase in the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's what it means. Okay, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your hearts to the Lord, giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father in the name of our Lord Yahushua and Ashayah. Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of the Lord. And that's another thing. The reason why these people are going to acknowledge that, are going to know that we're servants of the Lord by the care that we have for one another. You see? For the care that we have for one another, these people are going to know, oh, there's something different about them. Okay, they had one sandwich left and they split it among 5 people, 6 people. Okay, and they're not hungry. Well, you see, this brother had this opportunity and he came and delivered. This brother, he sacrificed his own self to save the majority, this and that, whatever situation. Okay, just as Yahushua loved the church, we love one another in the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see, and that's how we know. That's how people are gonna know that we serve the Lord, for the love that we have for one another. Okay, you see, but this is the time that we're coming into. While the people in the world go further apart, and the hatred for one another is expressed by the evils that they show towards one another, while the house of David is only going to grow stronger and stronger through these adversities. Okay, and they'll be able to overcome the evils according to faith. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next lesson, redeem the times, because the times that we're coming into is a time of wrath, okay, and not mirth. Okay, so get your minds ready for the things that we're coming into, man. Okay, a time where it's gonna be so chaotic that even Michael has to stand up for the elect. Okay, you see, this is the times that we're coming into. While the people in the world are walking unknowing of the evils that are preparing for this world, as it says, walk ye circumspect and understand the will of the Lord, which is to bring an end to this wicked kingdom and establish righteousness on the earth by establishing Yahweh Shai as ruler of the kingdom to come. All right, so with that being said, I hope this was edifying. Until next lesson, shalom.